So, you know why we brought you two here to talk to you?
Yeah, boss.
Maybe.
You failed your mission, and you nearly got caught. And people could have found where we were.
Sorry,
You know
boss.
how serious that is to me.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't think sorry cuts it, boss.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
Really sorry?
I was just a bit distracted.
Really sorry?
Distraction
A
causes
fitting
bad
punishment
things.
needs to be put into place.
You two need a punishment of sorts, I feel.
Ooh. Can we throw them into the river forever?
I can't swim.
Forever?
Forever drowning. I think that'd be really fun. A slow death.
Maybe not death necessarily. Close to
Yeah,
it, though.
no.
Can we remove all their fingers?
Definitely not. We're not going with death.
Well, I
Let's
wasn't death
maybe
removing all
also-
their fingers.
Let's also maybe steer clear from outright torture.
You're no fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not about whether or not we are having fun. It's
I'd
whether or
love
not. I know you do. It's whether or not the punishment fits the crime. We do have a precedent to stick to. We can't just go around doing what we want willy-nilly.
Sounds lame. I love punishments.
Then what would you suggest?
They only failed to steal something. But they did almost get caught. I'd say a week without food. At the very least. Maybe even time spent in the dungeon.
The dungeon!
You're making your case worse.
I suppose.
Not the room with the torture devices, though.
Oh. But it's so fun. What if we put them in the room with the rats?
We still need them, Lavendril.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, we need their minds in check. Don't need them going too crazy just yet.
The rats will keep them on their toes, though. Maybe they'll get faster for running away from other rats. And they'll get better. Well, they'll get bit a lot. Whichever one they get, whichever one happens.
Maybe that could be used for a more severe punishment for a different time.
Oh, okay.
But a week without food is fine by me.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Thank you for the mercy.
Thank you.
You two can go now.
Bye!
Wait, there's only one boat.
Fine.
Swim.
I can't swim.
I think my water option is actually gonna get used.
Maybe one day.
Inadvertently. Lavendril, I'm gonna have to ask for the room, please.
Nuh-uh.
Avenger.
Lavendril.
Yeah, boss?
A bit of time, please.
Okay. I'll see you later.
I didn't even have to ask the other one to leave.
No? Just got the hint. What's this about?
I think you should know by now. But
The Alliance meeting?
Yeah. I just want to make sure that we've got everything that we need. We should probably go down the preparations list.
Right.
You and I obviously going to be the ones attending. But everyone else is going to be bringing anywhere between just one up to 5 people. I want to make sure that we're bringing the right people ourselves.
I believe in your capabilities. And as much as I'd love to bring Lavendril, I don't think that's great for an Alliance meeting. Necessarily.
They do have a tendency to go off kilter.
Yes. Yeah. That's the only reason why I wouldn't be bringing them. If they could keep their mouths shut, then maybe they would. But now's not the time for that. Something as serious as this.
Right. I think, in that case, it's just a matter of the smaller things to get correct. I need to still invite a couple more guilds here or there, and also getting the nitty-gritties down correct. Things like, the contracts, the making sure that we have the right lacma to get there, cloaking spells, making sure it can't be traced. We're not providing amenities, are we?
No.
Okay,
I wouldn't say
good.
we are.
Don't need to get that.
Nothing in the invitation about it. It's not like it's a party.
No, it's just a collaboration. With this collaboration, we'll get one step closer to finally being rid of that goddamn government.
Let's hope they all have that same interest in mind.
Hopefully. I mean, even if they don't, it's better to have more underlings to use.
Yeah.
But I shall go check and make sure everything is in place for that. I need to make sure the Lachma shipments are coming in. Blood song be damned, but they sure are useful when things get to the get important.
In this world, wizards and magic are plentiful, but the new Magic Council has forced many wizarding guilds to disperse, giving rise to a large number of power-hungry dark guilds. A lone young character has decided to rebel and help people regardless of legality, and many others have followed suit. This is Fairy Tale Origins Echevarria.
I've been wondering what has happened to you now. Am I the only one who's struggling to move on? Yeah. Guess I thought that this was meant to last. Now I wish I was still living in the past. Yeah. Never felt so damn frustrated. You're just wasting my time. All the feelings that I dread is ringing in my head. Can't believe the words you said. Ringing in my head. Somebody save me. Now we're hanging by a thread. It keeps on ringing in my head.
All I'm saying, boss, is that the government is a giant flaming sack of shit. And I know you know that. I just want to express it more verbally.
That's such a bold statement, State.
How is that a bold statement for us?
It's a bold statement just because I wasn't expecting this out of nowhere. I get it, you're annoyed, and personally I am too. Tighter the restrictions, the tighter the collar, and that's not how we play.
No, I hate the tight collar. It's annoying.
I mean, I'm sure Midas knows all about tight collars, being a little loyal lapdog and all.
You're late.
I was busy. Had to make a few pit stops.
As long as you weren't
Maury,
caught.
you should be here on time.
Oh, hush up. Not all of us follow the boss around, like a helpless puppy.
And not all of us cause problems for the boss.
I mean, it's not my fault that the boss sees problems as, well, fun as problems.
You guys are gonna have chit-chatter before you guys load the barrels than not.
Sorry, boss.
Time is money, and I'd rather not waste any more coin than we have. The sooner we get these barrels loaded, the sooner we can get out of here.
Speaking of money, how long do you want me to wait before I get rid of that tip I left the guard?
Just enough. Once we load these, we'll get out of here. And don't worry, unlike the past, no one's gonna shut us down for this trip.
Could be funnier if I waited till he went to sell it.
No.
I mean, that would be pretty priceless. Follow him to a shop, watch him try and sell it, and then poof, it's gone.
I mean, we also could have just killed the guard.
Yes, but then that would have caused more eyes on us as the protectors as is.
Oh, since when do we care about killing?
It's not that, it's just I prefer not to have any more targets on our back than we already did. I've lost
Less about the
way
killing, more about the protectors.
I've lost more cargo this past week than I ever did in the past month.
Why don't we just deal with the protectors? It can't be that hard.
Oh, that's a bold proclamation. Taking out one of the biggest officially licensed guilds.
I mean, we go
we
for the
haven't-
higher ups, and then the ladder will fall. They'll be like headless chickens. They won't know what to do.
Or they outsource.
I think you're ignoring the concern here. I'd rather not have any more targets on our backs. I get the idea of us killing to continue living. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is doing foolish and stupid ideas that's gonna cause our guild to get caught.
It's all in good fun, isn't it? We're not actually gonna do any of this.
Ori, I tone it back a bit.
Just continue loading and shut up about them. We are not playing around with going directly to the protectors.
Yes, boss.
What are we gonna do about this whole taxation that they're doing? It's
Why do you
getting
think
worse.
Why do you think we're doing this cargo? Are you kidding me? What, do you think I was gonna file
mean-
a report after this?
I mean,
No.
in a larger scheme. This is for our sustainability, I know that, but I can also make stuff.
The taxation on trade is a joke. And they call us criminals.
Yeah.
The fact that a cargo like this costs not only triple than what we actually owe, it's ludicrous.
Yeah.
Well, why do you think we're doing this under the moonlight? And the
Well-
great thing is, I'm here, so I'll make sure this goes smoothly.
I know, boss.
No one's gonna get caught for this one. That's why I asked you two here.
I mean, if I get caught, I just run away, turn into somebody, and then blend in with the crowd. The protectors will never know.
I don't like how much you push your luck for this.
I mean, it hasn't failed me thus far.
Yes, but
I can always make a couple of screaming statues.
That'd be fun.
I'd rather have
Couple-
all of our luck that we have pushed into something else. Don't forget, we have that meeting coming up, and I'd rather not push our luck and disgrace our name any further than we have.
Disgrace. I don't really know if I'd call it disgrace.
We've gone caught, and I don't like that.
Yeah, but also, most of these dark guilds should know that they need to listen to us. We kind
Remember,
of are trying to expand everything.
indeed. But the thing is, though, they can't know that. The whole point is for them to help us as much as we can help them. But it's to benefit us, expand, and to grow. So far, we've been stuck in a very stagnant position. I'm kind of sick and tired of being stuck in a tiny cage. The most difficult part is the fact that we're on our own. I think it's time for us to start being a little bit more nicer to the other kids on the block.
Do we have to be?
It is quite fun to interact with some of the out-of-pockets. They're very fun to annoy, per se.
And that reminds me, when it comes down to this meeting, I prefer it to go smoothly, elegantly, and above all, get it done. This is to benefit us, which means no mischief of any kind, and no turning into anybody in gold if they annoy us. They insult our name, let it be. The whole point is for us to actually talk to each other about what's been going on. For once, the Dark Guilds are uniting on a very much huge issue.
I'll do as you say, Machi.
And for you,
Not even a little mischief.
none.
Yes, Machi.
Yes, boss.
Sorry to add that little bit of extra stress, but are we sure this is going to be enough to expand?
This is plenty. Let's just get us through for now. Top of that, this is your gold, remember?
That's true.
Alright.
Ready to go on your order.
Everything's timed out and we're clear.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Maury?
Let's do this. Illusion. I knew I was gonna find you up here.
It's nice to see you again, my lady. What brings you here tonight?
You know why I'm here. It's the concerns I have.
Ah, about the meeting. Alright, pop a squat.
Rather not. I've been sitting as it is. I don't know if you heard, the Protectors recently infiltrated my load. So that's
Yeah,
been...
I have heard that they've been a bit more, aggressive lately.
That's why I wanted to see you. You're the only one that can understand all of this. That, and I might have been missing you, that's all.
Well, it makes me happy to hear that. I've missed you too, my lady. I don't think we need to worry about the Protectors. Well, not for much longer, that is. With the Alliance meeting coming up, we've had quite a few guilds say that they're going to show up.
Did we ever get a confirmed number? Did we actually get people
I
to...
don't know the
Online?
hard number, but I know that the Out-of-Pockets have sent out messages to at least 15. I don't know how much Bloodsong or Eruditia have sent out messages to.
You know me, I like to get it everywhere. You know them, they... You know everyone else just wants to spread the word. Discreetly, and I'd rather not get caught.
But with everyone showing up to the meeting, I think there'll be a stronger alliance formed. I think we'll be able to rely on each other more. Which means, should the Protectors, or anyone else for that matter, the Council, Grimshade, hell, maybe even a mercenary guild, anyone goes poking their nose where it don't belong, I'd come running for you regardless, but it's nice to know that everyone has each other's backs. Or at least, they will do.
Oh, because of the power of friendship, we're all so much more powerful.
Morgan?
Hello, boss. Whatever are you two doing up here?
That's none of your concern. I could have sworn I gave you some assignments to do.
I did a couple, but I got bored. And I mean, from what I saw, this was a lot juicier.
If I were you, I'd take a direct order from my boss a bit more seriously.
I mean, if I were you, I'd be getting a room.
Morgan! This is none of your concern, just a personal talk.
And
do not...
up on the
miscon-
rooftop, staring at the sunset. Just the two of you.
Morgan, I'm saying this
Yes,
as
boss.
peacefully and as kindly as possible. Not a word to the others about this. Not a single peep, not a thought about what occurred and what you saw. It's a discussion that you need to keep your nose out.
I mean, I don't have any plans on sharing. That wouldn't be as fun.
Then go. If there is no point and you were not invited, then I'd suggest you finish that list I gave you. Those assignments are for prepare. said,
Mm,
go.
I'll see if I can go pawn a couple of those off. You should be harder to follow next time. Ta-ta.
Oh, dang it.
It's
Something-
probably not my place to say, but if any of the people in Out Pockets acted like that towards, well, our boss, they may be leaving with a couple of broken bones.
Oh, trust me, after we're through, there will be nothing but punishment awaiting for them. This whole meeting, it's just... ugh.
Got you stressed out, huh?
I don't like playing with others very well. You know this. Other dark guilds that... I don't mind it. I can't expand without it. But I hate that I have to rely on others for this to happen.
They're just a stepping stone. And hell, it's better to have them to keep the council off our backs.
Well, on the bright side, there is one benefit I'm looking forward to. I get to see you again. We don't work together other than our little excursions, so might as well take the opportunity. We'll be going, right?
You're gonna make me blush.
Hey, you started this with the whole My Lady talk.
It is the gentlemanly way to treat you. But, my lady, I'm afraid I will have to bid you farewell. I have more work to do for my boss today.
I know. You and me both. Morgan, I need to make sure that they finish all the prep that they can.
Of course.
I'd set Midas to finish those. That should have been minus. What was I thinking?
Well, I wish you luck. And I'll see you at the meeting.
You'll guarantee it.
Meeting adjourned. Right. Jericho, if you could stay back, please.
Sure.
Close the door. I was meaning to talk to you, hopefully, before the meeting, but I wasn't able to catch you earlier. I know that we don't quite see eye to eye, but do you recall the
Yeah, no, I'm quite
conversation?
taller than you. I'm sorry, bad joke.
It's about the Dark Guild situation.
Ah,
I've
right.
been thinking quite heavily about Ophiuchus's suggestion for the past days. I've decided to act on it.
Okay, and this
As we
couldn't
speak,
have been...
we already have a guild on the inside that has already delivered us information about, well, a Dark Guild meeting happening tomorrow.
Oh, that's quite the ton of events. Surely
the Alliance
this...
has reached out to just about, well, from the information, any and all Dark Guilds for a meeting. We have the location, though I hesitate to strike yet.
Surely this should have been brought up in the meeting.
It's hardly the business of guilds such as Ambrosia or Lucky Beak. As for the Protectors, well, initiating this plan, I worry if they're aware of our little guild on the inside. Well, rumors spiral, and I'm scared of a leak. Personally, I'm a little scared of something happening to the specific guild I assigned. And not what you'd quite expect from a dark guild.
Okay, I can understand not telling the non-wizard guilds, but I don't know,
The guild's also asked to maintain its anonymity from a specific member of the Magic Council. Something I agreed to, so...
So, implying they have connection. Isn't that potentially a risk? I mean, we are dealing with a dark guild here.
If what has been said about
this Dark Guild's leader is anything to go by, they should be harmless to us. Our bigger worry is the other Dark Guilds perceiving them as such. For that reason, I can't allow the Protectors to go easy on them. I just have to get rid of certain documents in the background until we know more. And that's what's important. I fear that the Dark Guilds may be, well, expecting leaks for that first meeting. I wish to wait further. At least until Nexus Magic can get us more information.
Nexus Magia.
I assume you've heard of them?
Actually, this is the first I am.
I wish to keep this matter between us. I wish to speak with Ophiuchus more about the strategy. I'm hardly a strategist.
It's gonna be hard to get a hold of him. He's spending a lot more time lately in the Celestial Spirit Realm.
And I wish to ask for your help.
My help.
If any member of Nexus Magia were to get into any scuffles with your guild, well, they didn't. If you know what I'm implying.
Yeah, I think I do. Oh. Grimshade's not any stranger to turning a blind eye to such events.
I'll turn a blind eye to this comment, I suppose. I'm worried. I didn't think the Alliance was going to make such a decisive move so quickly. Do I call for any of Atlantine's alliances? Do we need to get armies in here? Or will that tip them off that there was a leak? Do I need to get the Protectors on high alert? Maybe I'm being stupid, hesitating.
Breathe. I'm probably not the best Guildmaster Grimshade has ever had, but from what I have learned, in situations where your enemy is quite dangerous, it's best to keep your cards close to your chest.
I'm just afraid that if we don't make a move soon, well, they might end up playing too many of their cards. It can't be helped. I suppose I'm just also worried. Personal and selfish matters. But if anything were to happen to the guild that we're employing, I don't think Lucas would forgive me.
I think you need to take a bit of a break there, Prez. Take a day to yourself. Especially if you're letting slip who the connection is to this dark guild.
I expect you to keep the secret.
Of course. I'll see you next week.
I'll see you. What am I doing? I need to speak with Abraham.